have 2 main hoses on every one of our trucks. We also carry hoses in the trailer on the hose tubes, but those don't get used too much. We have a 12-foot hose on the front of the truck. That's what hooks up the truck to the location that we're loading from or unloading into. And then we have the hose from the pump back here to the trailer. This hose is the wrong size. It's very obvious once you know what you're looking for that you can go up to any one of our truck and trailer combos and you can see very quickly if there's gonna be an issue. So this right here, you can see the hose. It's rigid. It's not, there's no movement, there's no give in that hose at all. So as you turn and you're driving and you're maneuvering the truck, it's gonna pull on that hose. And we can show up here, there's some damage caused by the hose being too short, where it's run into stuff up by the 5th wheel and run into other obstacles. So we're gonna take this hose off. We're going to inspect the hose, show you the damage it's caused and what kind of issues could come from that. Then we're also going to show you what it takes to install a new hose. And then we'll look at the correct hose, right? Because just as much as having not enough slack, having too much slack can be just as big of an issue. So this hose is too long. We can see it almost touches the ground. We're looking at almost about a little over 6 inches from the ground. We can see it's rubbing on this frame piece here. It's rubbing on the back of the truck. We can see the wear marks all along this back end where it's kind of been polished from the hose rubbing on it. So this is just as much a problem as the other hoses where it's too short. Underneath the truck, there's a couple places to watch as well. You've got a U-bolt up here at the front. This holds the hose up to the frame and up out of the way. This is pretty close to the pump. Back here, you got to watch the drive line and the hose spacing. If the hose gets loose or moves in transit, it's not difficult for it to contact the universal joint on the main drive line. When this thing's spinning and you're going down the road, it doesn't take much more than a split second to put a lot of damage on this hose. So anytime you're hooking up or anytime you're going to start product transfer through this hose, you want to be looking and glancing underneath the truck. Look for any kind of splatters, any kind of spray, any kind of oil or new spots out of the ordinary that might signal some damage to this hose. Here we can see the correct hose length. The hose is up out of the way. It's not bending too far down close to the ground. And then a good portion of the hose is up here on the back fender. This keeps everything out of the way in and around turns to make sure it doesn't touch the back fender, get caught on the edge of the fender, or touch the ground or cause some other damage. Alright, that's the video for today. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you've got any questions or comments, please leave those below, and we'll see you next time.